It's time for part 2, the sequel. Okay, we're going to do the bedroom, bathroom walls, and then we'll eventually get into the garage. So we're going to do another wall here. Now, wall's supposed to go about right here. I'm just going to draw it out about like this and stop because we have the funky angle here in a minute, but I want to get it set and ready to go first. So, go from here to here. Sheet says 11 by 12, so we'll go with this one being 11. Not sure if we're going to stick with that or not. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to adjust this to, we'll go 7 feet. So I need to make sure there's enough room for this door right here. Okay, but I'll do that here in a minute. Promise. No, let's just do it now. Click wall, click this corner, and draw the angle over. It should be 45 degrees. Don't really worry about the measurement too much. I'm liking that. So we're going to click this wall and do the trim and extend just to round that corner off because that bugs me. Okay. I see we have a little gap right there. Let's do the same thing here. And now that wall is now enclosed. Okay. We need to do the bathroom structure here. So I'm just going to guess this out first. About right here. Now I know that a doorway needs to have at least 3 feet for like an entry door. So let's change this to 3 feet. Okay? That should be enough room for our 2.6 door. It gives us a few inches on each side. Okay? We need another wall that will start right here. Now this is where we're going to have to change things up because obviously spacing is going to be really important right here for the bathtub. Now I need to have 5 feet right here. This 3.6, I'm pretty happy with it. So let's change this to 5 feet if that's where you're not. Now if this messes this up, we're going to have to move this up some. So we're going to have to do some tweaking here in order to make this work. I am going to have to move this wall up some in order to make this work. And there we go. So I got a little bit of a wider doorway, although I lose some bedroom space, which I'm not happy with. So the great thing about Revit is you can make changes. So I'm going to click this wall here. I'm going to make this 8 feet. Why? Because I can. So I want this room to be a little bit bigger. So now we have our bathroom done. Last step on this one is we need to make this 5 feet because there's another bathtub. So go ahead and make this 5 feet too. 5 feet as well. We may have a little bit of an issue here with the counter, but we'll deal with that later on. We'll move some walls around later on if we need to. Because this area I knew was going to be a little bit of a problem going into it. Unfortunately, I just can't drag this out because you get these things. So you have to leave this kind of as is. So worst case, if you want to move it around to your own liking, that's great. If this doorway looks too wide, you can move this wall up 3. It doesn't really matter to me because this is where the washer dryer is going to go. And this just might be a little bit of a weird looking countertop right here. Okay. So your walls are pretty much done for the insides and outsides of your house. Now let's just do the garage so we can just knock this thing out. The garage is going to be an exterior wall. You're like, okay, I do that. So switch this to exterior. Same siding as others. Now the cool thing about this program is it remembers things that you use. So if you can never remember what wall you used, it's always down here at the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to click about here. Just eyeballing this thing. Garage says it's 12 by 24. So I'm going to go over about 13 feet. Draw it up. About 25 feet. And then over. Now there's one problem you're going to have right off the bat. You now have exterior walls inside of your garage, which is not necessarily best practice. So here's how we're going to fix that. Okay? This is going to be a carefully follow step-by-step thing. Here's what you're going to do. I want you to click on this wall right here. Okay? You're going to click the Edit Type button. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to adjust this wall to where it works out for our better interest. Because we're going to make this wall great again. Okay? Actually, first close this out because there's something we have to do first. I need to split this wall in half because I don't want to change the whole wall, just this bottom part right here. So up here at the top, you see a split button, split element. I need to click right here. And what that will do is that will change this into one wall. Okay. I also need to split this right here too. We might as well just do them all right now. So pressing this one, I'm pressing on Control. So I've clicked all three of my walls. I need to adjust. So we'll just do this the easy way. Click on the Edit Type button. Now we're ready to roll. Okay, first thing you have to do is you have to make a duplicate because you don't just want to change this one, because if you do, you change them all. So press duplicate. We're going to call this one Garage Wall. Press OK. Okay. Click the Edit Structure button. You're going to click one right here and click Delete. Then you're going to delete the membrane. So all you have on the outside is this sheathing. It'll look fine. So press OK. Press OK. Now this wall's smaller. The only problem is when you do this, you also adjusted these, which you can't have a wall jog out like this. It looks bad. So to fix this, you're going to have to do the wall line. Make sure this is faces. If you're having problems with this, please call me over. Like I said, if it sits there in a line, change it to wall faces, press Enter, press Escape, choose a line, it should be fine. So I'm going to click the stuff I want to keep first. I want to keep you and you. I want to keep this one, so that one goes up to that. And I want to keep this one right here till it goes to there. If you messed up, not a big deal. Just go ahead and just change that to 5 again. Okay, and it worked out just fine. So now you don't have siding on the inside of your garage. So I'm going to throw some dimensions in here. 13 feet. I'm okay with whatever you put on your garage is fine. I really could care less about that. That's the least of my concerns today. Okay, yes, these are weird numbers. Ignore it. Okay, next is doors. So we're doing good so far. Let's go architecture. We're going to go doors. Now, initially you'll notice there's not a front door really on here. There's one right here, but I want to show you where everything's at. So if you click Load Family, you will notice that there's doors. We're using residential, but there are some other ones right here. You can use the arrow to move up and down. Here's a garage door. We'll do that here in a minute. But I'm kind of focusing on front doors right now. So press residential. And you'll see here how we have doors and side light. Pick a door. Don't care which one. Okay? Let's say you go down and you're like, you really like, I don't know, this one right here. So I click open. Now a lot of times you'll look at this dialog box for exterior doors. You're going to click this 36 by 80. So that's a 3 foot by 6'8" door, which is standard height. And the nice thing about the program too is it likes to center things up. So whenever you see measurements that are equal on both sides, that means it's perfectly centered in your wall. You click, you're done. If you don't like how your door is facing, you can click on it and you can press the arrows and it will flip them around. So if you need to do that, it's very simple. Okay. According to my sheet here, there's the rest of the doors are just your basic 30 by 84, or the 30 by 80, which is your normal size. So I'm going to dump one right here. So it goes that way. Bedroom door. I'll show you where the bifold doors are here in a minute. Goes here. Door here. I don't like this being a normal door. I'll use a bifold on there. I'll show you where they're at here in a second. Oops. Press the wrong button. There. I'm pressing spacebar, by the way, to like adjust these things. There we go. Doors, very easy. That goes that way. I'm going to use a bifold here. This should be an exterior door right there. So I'm going to go back to my exterior door, and as you see, it's right there. Put that right there. I'll readjust that one later. Okay. Doors are done. Now, where are bifold doors at? Well, I put those in a secret location. Bifold doors, you're going to have to go doors. Save project. It prompts you to save. Whenever it does that, listen to it. So I'm going to go ahead and save my stuff here in my private top secret files here. Call this one drafting 1. Put your name on the front of it, please. So Voith drafting 1 first house. Can't spell. There. Please name it that. If you haven't already named it something else. Okay. Bifold doors. Click load family. You're going to go here. You're going to go down to the share drive. Go to Voith. Years ago, I had to put a folder on here called Autodesk Seek. It was different downloads that I've used that are no longer there. Your bifold doors are right here. Here's single panel. Here's double panel. So if you click this, there's my single. Put a single right here. I'm going to put a single right there. Okay. And then there should be a double right here. So I'm going to go load family. Go down to the share drive again. Go to the Autodesk Seek file. If you're wondering what Autodesk Seek was, it was an old web page that had a lot of good stuff on it. If you don't like your size, there are some different sizes in here. There we go. I like that a little bit better. And then there's one right here. This is sliding, actually. So this one, double sliding glass. I like that. Looks good. No, that's not sliding. I'll just do the bifolds. That's fine. And then it looks like I forgot to put a wall right there, but that's easy enough. Interior. Make sure you do the interior 4.5. Okay. We got doors, folks. All right, let's do windows real quick, and then that'll be done for this video. So, windows. We're going to do all the same window in this house, except for a few. You have a few options, though. Here's your fixed, and there's your double hung, which is your window in most everyone's house. So I'm just going to start dumping windows in here. Window there. I'm going to put a window on each corner here. Give it a little bit extra light here. Like the bedroom does, like the master bedroom does. I don't like that window being there. Do a garage window. There we go. I realize I forgot a door. I'm sure you guys have already seen that. But there's a door here also. And here too. These are both exterior doors. So now we're good. Okay. I'm going to stop this video. You should have doors and windows done. If you want to see what your house looks like, click on the 3D house at the top. And that's what you've made so far. If you want to see it in realistic view, go down to the bottom. See this little rectangle box here? Click realistic. And that's what you made so far. I will teach you how to color everything. You'll see the windows here. It's looking good so far. I'm liking this. Next video, I'll probably start on floors or roof. I don't know. I'll decide in a little bit. Okay, there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it looks good. Please save. I'll see you next video.